4 million Americans.
And within the next 20 years, this disease could affect 1 in 4 people. Registered dietitian Lori Meyer joining us this afternoon. What do we know about the causes of Alzheimer's?
You know, we don't really know a lot. It seems to be a disease of inflammation of the brain, but there's a new study that came out of Argentina, and they found that stress is one of those factors that really triggers Alzheimer's disease. They did a little study, a paper that they presented, and they found that 76%, almost 76% of the people with Alzheimer's had some kind of a stressful event 2 years prior to their diagnosis.
So almost one trigger kind of a thing?
Well, this is a major stress, like a death in the family, a car accident, major head trauma or head injury, financial ruin, huge stress. And so we know that stress can be a big factor. Head injury also, right up there. We're finding almost every Alzheimer's patient has had some history of some type of head injury. But that's not what actually the cause. The cause seems to be something that's triggering inflammation. And so Alzheimer's actually is called type 3 diabetes. And you know, this is diabetes month. It also happens to be Alzheimer's month. That might not be a coincidence. Anything that affects diabetes probably is going to affect Alzheimer's.
And we can control inflammation with some foods through what we eat.
Well, we can. One thing that's really, really important for the brain is, first of all, reduce inflammation. But foods that are going to feed the brain are fat, believe it or not. The brain is 60% fat, so good quality fat is a must. Olive oil, a virgin coconut oil are a must. But even a grass-fed butter, they're finding that the fatty acids in a grass-fed butter.
This is good stuff.
And that's excellent. And that is one of the few grass-fed butters that you can find. They're really going to help protect the brain itself. Nuts, avocados, olives themselves, and then the fats found in fish, your omega-3 fats, sardines, salmon, whitefish, trout. Eggs also are extremely beneficial for the brain. The choline in the egg is very, very helpful. And they're finding that most people with Alzheimer's disease, very low choline levels. So don't be afraid of the egg, and don't especially be afraid of the yolk. We talked about blueberries last week. Blueberries tend to be one of those fruits that is very neuroprotective. Very, very important, one of the few fruits. And then some of the B vitamins that you're going to find in green vegetables. I have Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and spinach. They're extremely high in folate. We find that the highest folate levels are going to reduce dementia, reduce Alzheimer's disease. Interesting little study about mint and rosemary. They actually help with memory, so those might be important. And then make sure you get some probiotics in the diet.
You love to push the kimchi.
I do. You know what? The gut is the second brain, and anything that affects gut is going to affect brain.
You can have inflammation
so
in the
really,
gut.
Really take care of your gut, and you will actually take care of your brain as well.
And of course, you know, you need exercise, don't smoke, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Lori, thank you.
Have a question for the experts? Email them at asktheexpert@todaystmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail at that number on your screen.